C-Doc Again is brought to you by Hackensack Brewing Company and their Imperial Pilsner Auga, which was created in honor of the legendary DJs The Awesome 2. It's also brought to you by Chuck D Spit Slam Record Label Group. The Spit Slam Record Label Group, a Chuck D situation. Catch us on your favorite streaming platform, on Bandcamp, or visit our official web store at spitslamrecords.com. All releases are available digitally or on CD, with select titles available on vinyl and cassette. The Spit Slam Record Label Group. Throwback to the future sound.
It's C-Doc again.
Tuesday night, what's up, party people in a place to be? C-Doc again. I'm your host, C-Doc. Welcome to the show. And for everybody in the US of A, kind of a crazy day. Hopefully all the East Coast people, Central Time people got out and did their due diligence and voted, their civic duty, if you will. And the rest of the country still got some time. So get your vote in, please. It's important, even if you don't think it is. It is. So, but we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk hip hop like we always do, because it's Tuesday night, Channel Zero, and I don't do it alone. I got the squad with me. We can talk about what's wrong with men today. Yeah, sure. But first up, before we do that, let's introduce a man whose Instagram account you should be following. If you don't follow him, you're a sucker. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ultramag 7.
Peace, Doc. What's happening?
What's up, bro?
I'm chilling, but I want to talk to Layla Jasmilia. What's up with men today? Layla, put it in the comments. Let us know what's your problem with men today. And while we wait for our guests, we can have a nice discussion.
Okay, wait. Before we go any further, I gotta give a special shout out. Sheila Brody of the Brides of Funkenstein in the place to be. Woo! Sheila, hello. Yes, I owe you a phone call. We got to catch up. Sheila, you got to come on the show, actually. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Hello. Yes.
Yes. Yes, we got to catch up, by all means. So, great to hear from you, Sheila. Thank you. Yes, love you too. Yep, love you too. Great to see you on here. So, okay. Oh, and also joining us tonight, the man behind Rap Station. He is the president of Rap Station, Chuck D's internet radio show, channel, station, blah, whatever.
All that.
The man behind Hip Hop Gods. 127 years and running. Ladies and gentlemen, Flatline.
Every year, or every time the years go up.
Well, because time keeps on going by. So
yeah.
It's got to be.
Time keeps on slipping into the future. What's up, Flatline?
Good evening.
We're all cheersing.
Yes. How are you, sir?
Here we are.
Okay.
Yep.
I heard that.
Right. Well, hey, like I said, we're talking hip hop, right?
Right.
We're talking hip hop, and we're talking some dope hip hop tonight, because, ladies and gentlemen, we have a fantastic producer, MC in the house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, so many dope joints. If you checked out the mixtape that I'm sat in on, I played a bunch, and let's see what he's got to say and tell us the story. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Lord Digga.
Yeah.
The microphone mutilator.
Digga the Heisman.
Yes, there we go. What's happening, brother?
Thank you for having me, bros.
Absolutely.
Yo, I'm in my what I would call my, I don't know. This is like my getaway from everything. Like my fucking vehicle. Like I spend more time in here than, I don't know, maybe the average person that's not like driving and doing like DoorDash and Uber Eats and shit like that, which I actually do. So that's why I'm in the fucking car like 85% of the fucking time.
There you go.
So I
Wow.
do a lot of music listening and shit like that and writing and basically in the fucking car.
Yep.
When I go inside the
Dope.
house, it's basically to fucking play college football and go to sleep.
you play on Xbox or PS5?
PS5.
Got you.
It it's hard to get matchups and shit like to play like actually like online. So excuse me, I'm playing, head to head with people that have the game,
Mm-hmm.
basically. So
Dope.
whatever the fuck that is. I gotta get this one guy back though. I've lost to my homeboy's cousin and I don't like that shit. He's like the only one that's like fucking beat me and shit. Like I don't like that shit at all.
Who do you play? Who do you play with?
Anybody. Like my favorite college football team is Michigan.
Okay.
I've been a Wolverine since, I don't know, maybe like 86 or so. Just showing my fucking age, so I already know.
Oh,
so
my brother
I've
loves
been a
them too.
Wolverine
Yeah.
for a minute. And we won the championship last year. This year we're definitely not doing anything that to be talked about, but I'm still go blue. It hurts to see, the program go from now, winning the championship last year to now having all sorts of fucking problems.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But that shit happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's sad. But we move on. Hey, what's up? It's a great day. Yo, listen. I want to shout out definitely my bro, Buckshot. I called him earlier. I don't know with him out here in New York. Yeah. It's like I can't even believe that regardless of whether, rap icon, all of that, a human being, like outside of that, like, somebody would, do some shit like that to him, man. Like he's one of the fucking nicest people I know.
Yeah.
Like really in this industry. Like, if I don't know if y'all, of course y'all know. I was on Duck Down Presents. I wasn't even, I wasn't signed to Duck Down, obviously.
Right.
So, he hit me up, and back then we talking about a lot of people didn't even really have cell phones like that. Still, we talking about like, what was that? What, 96, 97 we talking?
Yeah. Yep.
So for him to reach out to me, it was basically a house phone shit. So I was like, I was really shocked. He's fucking calling me on the phone and telling me to meet him, come down to D&D. He needed me to, do something, not knowing what it was at the time and not knowing how significant it was. Because if you look at the times back then, even not even being on a label, teams stuck with teams. If you were doing records, you were doing records with your team, your clique. It wasn't really this outside feature shit, like, yo, I got a feature with him and yo, I'm doing a feature with him. And that shit didn't exist. It was your team that internally, organically, it was features. So, now this whole buying fucking verses and all that crazy shit. But, in these times where it was really, really was, you had to show up to the studio and everybody was there, So just on the strength of that, that's one of my experiences with him that was just, I didn't think that, that they even really, fuck with outside artists. They didn't have to.
Right.
You understand? Like they got a whole, you understand? So for me was like one of the, like a real like, stamp, like, yo, look at me now, like you fuck faces, like, yo, look, I'm with a team of people that You understand? Like I respect them, you know, their music and all of that shit. So yeah, shout out to Buck, man, and get well. And you know, if
Yeah.
you need me for anything, yo, you know, I hit him up earlier and shit. And just on that note, because that definitely has something to do with hip hop and you know our culture and the shit that we fucking love and the people that we really fuck with. That was genuinely, you know, cemented in groundwork and framework of the shit that we know and love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had to say that shit.
Nah, word up. Thank you. No, I'm glad. Thank you for giving us an update too.
Yeah.
I heard he was released from the hospital, but that was it.
I talked to him. I talked to him briefly. He was just, you know, it was real quick. He was on the phone with his I think his uncle or whatever, and I just needed to hear his voice and just, you know, that part of it.
Yeah, word up. That's good. Very good. So, how are you, sir? What's good with you?
I'm fucking great, man. I'm just disconnecting from all the crazy shit, like trying to get back to remembering what the shit I used to remember and trying to stick to that type of shit. Like I haven't really gone too far away from anything that I was rooted to. It was just now making sure I'm still connecting with those same fans and then gaining a few moving forward.
Yes.
So it's a hard thing to try to do if you don't try to disconnect from a lot of shit. Like if you watch and you listen to a lot of the shit that's going on, you may think that that's the road you need to take to stay connected to whatever the fuck that is.
Right.
So I have a full blockage of that shit. Like just block all of that out and stay rooted, stay connected. It's like similar to when I used to live in Florida. We used to play fucking football with no fucking shoes on. And now when I think about it, that shit was fucking insane. Because right now my feet are fucking soft like baby ass. So when I used to think about just running on the fucking street, the streets of fucking Florida, it's fucking hot as fucking hell. It's like literally blazing hot. So I used to do that shit all the fucking time. And I look at my feet now and I'm like, damn, you got feet better than a fucking bitch. Like, yo, there's women out here with their ass feet like soft like this. Like dead ass. I'm well into my fucking 50s. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like to have good feet, that's fucking great.
Right.
All the shit I used to do. Like, it's fucking mad. So I'm just happy about that shit. Like just the little shit that just makes me smile and laugh and shit. Like, yo, you still got good feet, bro. Like fucking crazy.
It's important, right? You can't overlook
No, it's fucking
stuff.
important. Like your feet. Look, no, I'm telling you, a lot of shit starts with your feet and your gut. Like if you got fucked up feet, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, people talk about, I got gout or I got this or, you know, a good foot massage in certain areas, you know, your kidney, like, you know, it starts, I'm joking about this shit, but yeah.
Right. No, I know. Exactly.
Like teeth health, feet health, gut health, like that shit kind of matters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I'm, you know, and especially like in these, like I said, you don't know, like this fucking strange fucking place that we live in is like, man, it's just fucking crazy. Like to even when I was thinking about when I was younger and shit, like I couldn't, like I was saying, I couldn't wait to get a certain age, or I can't wait to grow the fuck up, and I can't wait. Like, damn, I wish I could go back, like now, and like try to reset some shit, like or go back with all the shit that I know now, and go back there now, and just be like Dexter's Laboratory, like some other shit, like I'm just smarter than everyone. Like, see, I told you that shit. Like, what the fuck? You didn't listen to me, stupid ass. Like,
right.
It's just crazy. Like, you know, and I contribute a lot of that shit to music too, because me doing fucking music, we got to travel a lot of places. Like the average person don't get to go a lot of places.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, it's 50 states. I could say I went to like 38 states. Right. You know, out of 50. You know, and then if you take, like you said, the average person may say they only probably 8 states. Right. 9. You know, and that's traveling you know, where they fucking live, like in the area of like, you know, the Eastern Seaboard or the West
Mhm.
Coast or somewhere Midwest where they're traveling in some type of wherever they're in those states in that area or what have you. But, you know, I got to see a lot of shit. And now taking that and bringing it into where we are now musically, knowing that some of these you know, some of these markets didn't even fucking exist, you know, back
Yeah.
then. Now
Mhm.
they're full fledged, like, yo, look. So with that being said, you know, still sticking to, you know, what I feel like as far as I don't even want to say like I guess it's a New York sound. I don't know. Whatever the fuck that is. But
Right.
I'm just saying just something sonically sound, like really, you know, drums and loops and shit and chops and things that are molded what we fucking love. Like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
more hard to do now than anything. And I never thought that I would say that. Like, you know, back then, it's like I'm kinda I kinda like feel like I didn't take full advantage of some of the shit that was happening in real time.
Mm.
Like I took pictures, I did a lot of shit and you know, but I didn't maybe because I thought that the shit would like never end, like it was just like a we're gonna be like a never
Mhm.
ending story. And it was just things were just gonna keep happening, not knowing that it's a lot of other shit going on inside that I don't know about because I never reached those heights. I reached the height of, you know, similar to not a Grammy, of course, but you know, there was certain standards and certain shit that artists were holding their careers up to, meaning, you know, going gold.
Yeah.
Or if you
Mhm.
went platinum, like, oh shit, you're like, yo, yeah, that's like the ultimate shit. So for me, in my first years, I'm like I would say being on Surface when someone would say, well, okay, yeah, I know that name from somewhere, which will probably be like the end of '92 going into '93. To say that, okay, yeah, within those first 2 years now to actually produce on a platinum selling album for me was like, yo, I don't, you know, like what the fuck else? Like right now, like it's
Right.
that's it ain't even been like 5 years. So now if you take that and you think about the average person in just a regular life, like working a job and shit, and say, okay, in 5 years' time, you know, you get a promotion or you get whatever, whatever. That wasn't even like a 5 year plan. Like that shit happened in like 2 years.
Mhm.
So
Right.
now I'm like, yo, I'm on to something. Like, you know, like when you think
Mhm.
about the people that were before you that didn't even reach that success and they probably had about a good 8 years on you.
Yeah.
As far as
Yeah.
like the timing of when I came out and all the things that were switching, you know, for that we would say that golden era of rap, it was right at the right time. You know what I'm saying? We just came into the 90s. We were like 3 years into the 90s. So now we get a 94, 95. It was starting to really like things were starting to cook, like really in another direction.
Right.
All of these different MCs, all of this different other shit. And I felt like me being right in the mix at that right time, it was just perfect.
Yeah.
You know, like I never got to experience any rap music coming from the state of Florida. Luke Skywalker, I was in New York already when that happened.
Mhm.
So, you know, me listening to rap music was the music that it was limited
Hmm.
down there. Treacherous 3, Furious 5 wasn't too much. Sugar Hill Gang, you know, I'm just thinking of the labels. Enjoy record label was down there. It
Mhm.
Yeah.
wasn't really a lot, right? Like my mother bought me the first rap record, which was um King Tim the Third, Fatback Man.
Personality
Mhm.
She
job.
bought the 45. Right.
Yep.
She bought the 45 to me. I never forget this shit. She was like, this is what's happening in New York. And this is the new music or whatever. And
Wow.
I never forget that shit. So, you know, rap wasn't like the shit in Florida, Miami, Florida. Like, what the fuck? Rap music, they was laughing at that shit. Like, what the fuck is
Right.
this shit?
Right.
So by the time I came, you know, to New York with to say like finally officially was 1983. Was like that was I moved to New York officially. Like I was coming up and thinking I wanted to fucking stay. But once I got here, like I even enrolled in school. I was in school and shit, like for maybe like a year and a half. I went to the school in Brownsville, PS 184. It was actually Mike Tyson was enrolled in the same school. He just never showed up. He just never came. He was in the same fucking school. That shit was crazy. He just never fucking showed up. He probably was like on fucking like Pickett Avenue, like robbing people and doing crazy shit like that, bro, at that time. He just never showed up. I swear to you, this is like 1980, 1981, somewhere in there. I went back to Florida, then I came back up finally in '83. But yeah, I got to experience a lot of good and crazy shit like early, and I think the mixture of not having the rap music in Florida and then now coming to the birthplace of rap music, it kind of like sped up my timeline. Like it did some shit to me. Like I don't know. Like I jumped through a portal into some shit. Like it was just crazy.
Right.
I don't even know how it really officially happened. Like it's just, I'm a fucking football player, bro. Like I'm a fucking quarterback. Like I was a wide receiver. I was like one of the fastest kids in South Miami. Like I came to New York and I was definitely the fastest kid in my school. Like yeah, very fucking fleet-footed. But I didn't stand out. Everybody in fucking Florida is fast. I stood out here. You understand? When I came here, I stood out.
Right.
Difference. You know, this is a basketball city. It's different. You know, basketball we talking now. We're not really, you know, the football and shit was, yeah, it was there, but it wasn't like, we talking about New York, we talking about basketball. So I stood out in my high school for being a fucking super fast kid, and yeah, we won championships, we did all of that shit. So music still, the actual rap part, I wasn't there. I was a fucking dancer.
Wow.
I was a fucking dancer. I fucking pop. I wasn't fucking crazy legs. I was a fucking popping and fucking moves and shit like that. That was me. Like to a point where the kids in Florida were fucking laughing at me. I probably weighed maybe like, at the time, I probably weighed like maybe like 102 pounds. I don't know. I was very fucking. So they used to see me and shit. I used to dance and shit. They used to say I used to look like a fucking grasshopper. That shit used to be so fucking funny. It's like, look at this fucking guy. Looks like a praying mantis out here. Like, fucking guy. Like, what the fuck is he doing? So even then, you know, we talking, like I said, we talking 81, 82. You know, rappers in full swing. Not in Florida. They fucking laughing at this shit. Motherfuckers popping and shit like that. That shit was weird. Like, they had it was so fucking weird. Like, now when I think about like how much fucking Chuck Taylors cost right now, and opposed to when we were down there, like Chuck Taylors was a thing down there. Like seriously, like if you didn't have Chuck Taylors, like you were like almost like lame, like fucking super bogus. Like you was like, what? No Chuck Taylors, bro? No Converse All-Stars? Like, what are you? Like, you can't be real. Like, yo, true story. Hold on. Let me tell you how fucking crazy this is. Chuck Taylors back then probably cost like maybe $10 to $11, maybe something like that. 12, something like that.
Yeah.
And all the colors, like, you know, the white, the dark blue, the black, the gray. They had red. They had navy blue. They had baby blue. They had light green, dark green, like yellow.
Yeah, I had the yellow joints. I had like 3 pairs, man.
Yo, listen to me. If you didn't fucking have Chuck Taylors, you were fucking lame.
Yep.
Hold up. So my mom decides to send me a pair of fucking Cortez Nikes. She ships them to Florida. Yo, it was a fucking song that I don't know where it came from, but it went. Bobos, they cost $1.99. Bobos, they make your feet feel fine. Bobos, right? Right? Now hold on. Mind you, This is how fucking sick this is. Nike Cortez cost like almost double the amount of those fucking sneakers.
Yep.
Just because they wasn't fucking Chuck Taylors. I get this fucking song sung to me because they have no idea what the fuck Nikes is at this time. Mind you, this is 1981, 82, 1980, somewhere in there. They had no fucking idea what the fuck these are. Wow. So those are Bobos. Yo, as a children are fucking cruel, yo.
Yeah.
Kids are fucking cruel. When I think about this shit, like, yo, we're the cruelest people on the planet. Like, what the fuck? It made me not even wear them. I didn't want to wear those. My mother was like, "Did you wear those sneakers?" I was like, "Hell the fuck no." My grandmother was wearing them. Yo,
but you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? That's the direct opposite. I grew up in Jersey, but that's the direct opposite because in 81, if you had Nike Cortez, you was on. But if you were still wearing Chuck Taylors, those were the Bobos.
Right. Like that's the fucking crazy shit. Like, you know, when I moved from down there to up here, like, you know, it was just like a culture shock to me. It was like, yo, there's a lot of shit that I saw down there that I don't even see up here. Like, what the fuck? Like, everything was total change. Like, Lay's potato chips down here, up here is Wise, Bonton, Lay's is like a whole different, like, I didn't even know what a fucking Wise was. A Bonton, all we knew was fucking Lay's product. It was Lay's this, Lay's that. It was, you know what I'm saying? Like the Cheetos in the blue pack, the Cheetos in the red pack, because the crunchy Cheetos was in the red pack. And then the other shits was in the blue pack, the big ass bag. That's all I knew. I didn't Chester Cheeto. I didn't even know the nigga had a fucking name, so I came to New York. Fucking Chester Cheeto. Who the fuck is this nigga? You know, who the fuck is that? I didn't know what the fuck that was. Like, everything changed. Like, yo, this is crazy, bro. This is fucking crazy. I'm telling you. So I molded myself in the best of both worlds. I took the best of both. Like, I had the Florida shit with me, but then there's the New York side of me. So I guess that's, you know, how I became, you know, who I was and all of this shit. You know, me being unique and all of that shit.
Yeah.
Blended the best of the both.
Yeah.
You know, not literally learning how to do all of this shit here. You know, everything else I knew how to do, but literally learning my craft and honing my craft and doing the shit that I, you know and love. I learned it here. Everything.
Right.
You know, I could say that I'm one of the latest probably bloomers there is, in the sense of starting late and then getting somewhere fast.
Yeah.
Paying attention, listening, honing in, listening to everything I'm, you know, remembering and paying attention to people when they talking. Rest in peace to Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Word up.
People like that, paying attention. You understand? Like, so I just, to even right now, to be able to put together anything remotely close to something that motherfuckers want to listen to, I just feel grateful for that.
Yeah.
Because I could be really washed the fuck up, like, seriously, like, in the booth, can't even stay on beat, like, just can't even read in my phone because my eyesight is bad, like, all type of shit, like. So just being able to now, say I've had longevity way past my expectations of this music career shit, which I started in 1993. So I can tell people, like, yo, this is not a job. This was a career. Jobs and careers are two different things. You could turn a job into a career, but this was something, you know, I had a job when I worked at fucking ASCAP. That's another thing, too. I learned a lot of things from the inside out. I worked at ASCAP asking a lot of fucking questions. You know, what's publishing? What's this? What's writers? What's that? What's, you know, just simple, what I thought was simple little shit at the time, but it wasn't. You know, this is long before I even, you know, had my first record recorded. as I was in the process of doing it, because I was doing demos at that time too, where I actually met my partner, rest in peace, which I get tired of saying this, to my brother, Norman A. Glover, aka Witch Doctor, aka Blues Brother.
Yeah.
I met him at ASCAP, and that's
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. He worked in the index department, which was like, basically index department is where you send your product for it to be, I don't know, either be considered for membership or after you get membership, the index department logs in your works.
Okay.
So whatever that is for you to become a member, that's the department he worked in. So he got to collect a lot of actual product because you have to actually send your shit in, like whether it was a CD, whether it was a cassette tape or vinyl or whatever it is, you have to actually send that in to ASCAP. So, and that's another whole nother story. I ended up taking all of the records that they had on file from out of ASCAP.
Really?
Yeah. Every last fucking record. So if you were a member and you sent in your music to ASCAP, I took it. And I kept it. And I gave, now mind you, this is fucking crazy. This is a whole nother fucking story, another hip hop story. I don't know, I probably told it before, but what happened was, at this time, I didn't have a fucking car. So the only person I knew that can help me remove these records in a timely fashion, which was a lot of fucking 45s, yo. Oh my fucking God.
Had to be a lot of records in general.
Oh my fucking God. The amount of fucking 45s? Holy fucking shit. Yo. There's 3 people that can verify this story. One of them I will never talk to again, and one of them is DJ Premier. He had an MPV. He's one of the first artists, first people to have a fucking SUV, which was a Mazda MPV at the time.
Yeah.
And I got a hold of him, and I said, yo, look, Premier, I need you to come up to ASCAP, and yeah. So he came up, and I loaded in. It was in like some fucking, like imagine, like, you know how when you go to the library or whatever, and you pull out the fucking the card file shit.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, imagine that, but it's in a fucking box like that, like this fucking big with fucking records in it, sleeves of records, all in jackets. So it was like at least 50 to 60 boxes of those alone, plus fucking wax, plus fucking 12 inches, I should say, not wax, but yeah. 12 inches. And some albums, some just singles and shit like that. A bunch of fucking records. That's all I can say. I don't know how many beats Premier made off those fucking records, but I know he used those shit. There's no way in the world. He's probably still using them now for this outside. He's probably like, you know what? I got these records and I don't even really have to fuck with them right now. Just one day I'm gonna just go back and start fucking with them.
Hey, Digga, ASCAP ain't looking for you, right? You good, right?
Nah, I was told to do that. Shout out to Mike. Mike told me to throw him. Mike told me to throw him away. I was like, oh really?
Wow.
I said, what the fuck we gonna do out here? We gonna throw away records? Oh no, the fuck we ain't. I came up with that was the brightest light bright idea I fucking had in a while. I was like, oh. Outside of what I was doing, now they could have came for me for this, but they're making so much money they didn't really give a fuck. What I used to do when I used to work late, they used to give me vouchers to take a fucking luxury cab home to Flatbush. So I used to keep the fucking vouchers. And when we would be ready to go to the studio, me and Norm, I would use the vouchers for us to go home. because we would be coming home from the studio like fucking 12 and 1 o'clock at night. He
Yeah.
lived
Mm-hmm.
in fucking downtown Bed-Stuy, and I lived in Flatbush. So he would get dropped off because we'd be coming from Queens on Hillside Avenue and shit from the studio over there, and we used the vouchers for that. So yeah, that was another light bright idea.
Yeah.
That shit worked out all the time.
Nice.
Yeah, and they never said anything because they didn't give a fuck. Because the cab, back then, now it probably would have been a little different because gas prices and shit is crazy. So,
Right.
this is a cab company, or this is a fleet or whatever that they have. That's their personal shit that they use for everyone.
Yeah.
That the senior members and all of those fucking people. So they don't even look at stuff like that. They're just signing off. Oh, it's just a fucking vouchers. They'll just sign this shit. So
Right.
obviously it wasn't nothing that was too crazy in price.
Right.
But these are all things that I've fucking done to elevate myself inside of the culture.
Yeah.
Unforeseen things
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
to keep me now focused on what the fuck I need to be doing. Whatever the fuck that was at the time. I wish I was, yeah. It's impossible, but just to know what I know now, back then, to know, yeah, the time that I spent on doing a lot of music, I wouldn't have spent that time doing that. I would have just went straight for the throat.
Mm-hmm.
But, when we first started doing music, the first people we want to be accepted by is our friends.
Yeah.
So, you're making music for your friends, not knowing that they're not going to buy one fucking copy of shit.
Right.
They're not going to buy shit.
Yeah.
You're just going to say they fucking know you. Yo, I know him. I grew up with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, that's my man. Buying shit. Everything is free. They want everything for fucking free. Anything that's free is dumb. So that's what we get, free dumb.
Oh.
Yep.
That's where we get that shit from. I mean, listen. Y'all listen to me rap. You know how I fucking rap. Entendres, double, triple. I learned a couple of things in school. One of my favorite things was English. Sitting there looking at the words, saying the words, knowing that you say a word, whether you write it or not, if you say it, it's gonna sound the same whether it's spelled differently or you write it or not.
Right.
You would have to see it written down to say, okay, this is this, what he's saying. So if I say this word this way or I say this word this way or whatever, it's up to you now to interpret it how you're gonna interpret it. Like, oh shit, he flipped that. I was like, oh, Entendre, oh, he killed me with that. I've gotten way worse now at this age than I've ever been with that silly shit. Like, it's silly to me. It's like jokes to me. It's like I'm fucking joking, and it's like so funny to me when I'm sitting there and did I actually say that, or did I actually write that in my phone or type that in my phone, whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
And I sit there, I'll just be fucking laughing. Like, that shit just be funny. But it's really not fucking funny because all of this shit really is a play on words. Like, everything. Like, fucking everything. And then once I realized that shit, I was like, damn, like, wow. And I was saying that to myself, but not realizing that it really is exactly as I say it. But, rap didn't teach me anything. I just got out here and just started winging it and shit. Like, yo, fuck it. Rap. It's just rap. No, it's not just rap, guys. It really isn't just fucking rap. It isn't.
Yeah.
It really isn't just rap. It's more to it. I've learned that now, but before I did not know that. I didn't know how to use my voice as an instrument. I was, this is this and this is that, and yeah. My talent was just taking me. I wasn't really harnessing every fucking thing. I was just doing, like, similar to the Planet of the Apes when they said he did something, he said do, and that was just me. I was just doing it, and everything was working and clicking, and you know what I'm saying. So when you're just doing shit, it's natural. You don't really think about this shit. Like, you just I'm just bouncing all over the fucking place. And everything is working. Not saying I didn't try to better myself or get better. I just, whatever. Natural progression. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just whatever happens, happens. And everything is happening the way I thought it should happen.
Mm-hmm.
And those times.
Yeah.
Didn't know any better. I didn't know any better. When you say I didn't know better, I was never introduced to better. I didn't know him. Didn't know better. So wasn't looking to say this person or that person is doing fucked up shit and trying to prevent me from elevating to the next level. I didn't think that. Thought everybody on your team was for you.
Right.
I didn't know. You know?
Right.
I had a genuine heart. I'm coming to this genuine. You know, everything that I've involved myself with from the beginning to whatever fuck point it was, it went up. You know, my first artist was Sir Essence Dawn from Flatbush. It's the first guy I ever produced for. He got a fucking deal. He was the first person on fucking Freeze Records that was a rapper.
Yeah.
That was, what is it, Todd Terry? I'm with you, guy, whatever. That's his fucking record label that he signed. He had fucking my artist who I produced for was on that fucking label.
Yeah.
Wow.
You understand? So it wasn't like I said, these things were just happening. This is organic shit. And I didn't harness it. They say I'm just thinking that this shit just gonna keep happening. And at that time, it did. It did. Like I went from that to the next step, and then boom, you know, I'm over here, and I'm working with Ace because I done recorded some demos that he heard, and he was like, "Yo, what you doing?" And blah blah blah. All these was just steps, and the shit was just crazy to me. Now when I sit back and I think about it, like big jumps of shit. You go from that to boom.
Mm-hmm.
There's fucking Biggie Smalls, bro. Like, where the fuck did that come from? How the fuck did that happen? But it happened from the very first thing. Because my very first artist, we ended up getting what? Inside of the Source magazine. We were in the unsigned hype column. So people say, yo, this person put you on, the Music Man, me and the Biz, yeah, whatever, motherfucker, that nigga. He didn't. He didn't. I was in unsigned hype before I got to that shit.
Right.
Before I was in unsigned hype before there was an INC. So how did he fucking put me on? Like when the fuck did that happen?
Right.
I don't know. But you know, people perceive and take stories and fucking run with shit because of what they hear or what they think. Nah, that's not really what happened, bro. That's a whole nother fucking thing. I created all of this shit.
Yeah.
Not being funny. I took the proper steps. Like I said, I was a fucking football player. Fucking music. You know, people say, you know, don't ever put all your eggs in one basket. You gotta have something to fall back on. Well, guess what? Music was my fall back on. And the shit worked.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I contributed. I did what I said I wanted to do. I didn't want to fucking be a star. It was never about the star. It was about contributing to something that I fucking love. I love the fucking culture and I wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
I can't spray on walls. I'm not a fucking graffiti nigga. But I can fucking dance. I can make some fucking tracks. And I can fucking rap. There you go. Contribution. And fashion. Got my little fucking fashion side. All right. Great. I don't look like a fucking bum when I hit the stage. Great. I'm one of the fucking best dressed fucking Uber DoorDash motherfuckers on the planet. What? You know how many times I hear that? Yo, I like your fit. Yo. Can we get those fucking chains? These are fucking weed nugs, bro. It's not even gold. This is weed nugs, bro. Motherfuckers be approaching me about this shit. Weed nugs.
Jennifer.
Not even a fucking gold chain. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy.
Yep.
But I got this from now, you know, me now being a big part of the culture. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a part of me reinventing myself. The whole Heisman thing was you know, my love, when I just told you about me playing college football and shit like that, it was my love for sports and college football. So the whole, like I play on words, we're talking about Heisman now, and you know, the most coveted award there could be in college football. I got something. Digga the Heisman. Great. That's fucking funny as hell.
Right.
Got it tattooed on my
It
fucking
makes sense
arm.
now. It makes
Right.
sense.
You know what I'm saying? I got it tatted on my arm. It's on my arm. Heisman. It's on my fucking arm. Like, when people say that shit, you know, what you call it? Mad, who said it? WC said it. He said it in a rhyme. He said some shit, yo,
Yeah.
went through like the ghetto Heisman.
The ghetto Heisman, yeah.
Right. And that, so it's been thoughts of things of that nature, of that whatever, of people in their mind, like, yo, yeah, the correlation of those same things.
Right.
And that was years. We talking about like when he said that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So even, you know, when you think about it, and then the funny shit was, and after I did that, fucking Ricky fucking Williams has his fucking brand of weed called Heisman. I was like, what the fuck? Wow. If I don't be on the shit before people be on the shit, like, god damn. But it's understandable. He was a Heisman Trophy winner, so I get it.
He won the Heisman. He won the Heisman.
Right. So there's his correlation to the whole Heisman shit too. Now, you already know he fucking quit. You already know he quit football for fucking weed. So we already know he ain't fucking playing, like, literally. Like, he gave up fucking football. Said, fuck this shit. I'm holistic. I'm running with this motherfucker. Like, fuck that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The highest man alive.
All day, fucking every day.
No,
My girl be
no,
like, yo,
go ahead.
do
I'm
you
sorry.
smoke forever? I said, yep.
What were you gonna say, Alter?
No, I was gonna say, you know, years ago, a few years back, you know, me and Digga was talking, and he wanted me to do a video for him, but you know, I think I was putting like Lord Digga on. He was like, "Yo, put the Heisman," and you know, and then, you know, when I did the video and hearing the words, I'm like, "Oh, I get what he's talking about." Like, I'm like, it makes sense. And then if you follow his page, you see it all, so you get it.
Listen, I'm older now. I remember when I used to lie to my mom. Why I smelled like weed when I came inside. Oh, I was in the car with them and they were smoking. Oh, yeah. I was smoking too, Mom. You just didn't know. You probably had an idea. My mom used to smoke when she was younger. So when she tried to frown upon it because, you know, she get into her the spirit of the Lord with the things I shouldn't be doing, I just hit it with Genesis chapter verse 129. God gave us these green herbs, and then she's just leaves me alone. Yeah, that's how we handle that one. You got to fight fire with fire.
Yeah,
like I was like, it's how you interpret it. I interpret it this way: these green herbs, and that's what that is. He gave them to me. It's from the earth. It's not a drug, Mom. I'm not. I remember my grandmother used to say, "Yeah, he's on that dope." I'm saying, "Dope? Am I?" So when the fuck weed become dope? You know how old people are just fucking crazy. Everything is fucking dope. They don't give a fuck. He's smoking dope. When? When did I fucking start smoking dope? The fuck did that happen? It's fucking crazy. But I understand it. You know, they're not from that whole, you know, at first when I first was doing music and shit, when I decided to leave college, my mother was like totally against this shit. Like she couldn't understand, like, the fuck am I doing? Like, you're not gonna go to college? Like, no. It's not like she was paying for it. I had a scholarship, so what the fuck are you was worrying about it for? It's like there was no money coming out of your pocket. None. Not a goddamn dime. Wasn't losing any, and wasn't gaining any.
yeah.
It was my fucking decision. I would understand that part, but it's like he had fucking generational wealth or some shit, and she was putting away money for me to go to college. Like, I've saved all this money for you to go to school, and you're not going? What the fuck? Like, no, you didn't do that. I played football. I got fucking beat up out there for this scholarship to go to a school. So
Yeah.
that's going to be my fucking decision, and I'm not going back. One of the best decisions I fucking made. To really hone my channel all of that shit into now I cannot go backwards now and say I can't reverse the shit.
Right.
So fuck it. I gotta really make my next move my best move. And like I said, to be able to make music now that's relevant it just feels good. I just dropped Halloween on Halloween in a coffin. That's just the beginning of what's coming for next year.
Word.
Which would be a couple of projects I'm going to do with some of my favorite football players as the titles of the album. And first up is Jack Tatum.
Wow.
Oh,
He was one of my favorite. Even though I was never a Raiders fan, I hated the Raiders. I'm just going to be completely honest about this. Whether he was in Oakland or he was in California, I mean, Los Angeles, I don't know fuck Vegas, where they at now. I hate the fucking Raiders. But the Raiders were like staples of the NFL. Like, you can't, the Raiders, the Steelers, the Dolphins. I lived in Florida and I hated the Dolphins.
Cowboys.
God damn. I didn't want to.
Digga, I'm sorry, brother. That's my team. That's my team.
All right. I mean, I don't have a problem with the Cowboys because without them, my team's history would be not validated. So we needed the Cowboys. And what I mean by my team, I am a San Francisco 49er. So.
Okay.
We needed you guys.
I remember the catch. I remember the catch.
We needed you guys.
Yeah.
And how I became a 49ers fan officially was because my stepfather was a Dallas fan. And I used to hate him gloating and being happy all the fucking time. I used to hate that shit. And I used to watch him sit there chewing his fucking nails on Monday Night Football. Because the Cowboys played a lot on Monday night.
Yeah,
He used to be chewing his fucking nails because Dandy Don was up there and singing the fucking song and turn out the lights, the party's over, and all this other fucking crazy shit.
Yeah.
So he used to be sitting there biting his fucking nails in nervousness. And once I saw that, I was like, I gotta fucking find a team that's gonna constantly make him not like whenever they play them. And I found that team, and it was the Niners. And I've been with them ever since. The catch. It started with the catch. Once I saw that he was, it started right there. And I saw him distraught, boy. He was smoking. He used to smoke fucking Winston cigarettes back then. He was smoking them shits like he was about to go up for the fucking go get the what is it, the lethal injection? He was going for a lethal injection. This motherfucker was chain smoking. He had like 2 in his fucking fingers at one time, like fucking.
Oh man,
the fuck. And I mean, not for nothing. Y'all still had a shot. It still was time on the fucking clock, so it wasn't like that catch was like and y'all was driving down the fucking field too. I was like, what the fuck? These guys won't go away. So it wasn't like, yeah, it was sealed after that. That helped it, definitely, but yeah, still some fucking time left. But yeah, you guys played a significant role in our, in different parts of my 49er history. The 94 Dallas, us trading Charles Haley back and forth, silly shit like that. Get y'all giving us, Ken Norton, still crazy stuff. We get Deion and then y'all get him. We was just doing all types of stuff. Y'all played a significant role in my 49ers life. So I appreciate you, Dallas Cowboys.
You gave us a quarterback. Hopefully we start using him instead of Dak. So we'll see about that too.
Whoa. This will be the first time we've ever given you a player that will never work out. That guy sucks more than all of the ladies of the night. Like every last one of them. Like he sucks more than every vacuum ever created. Like I don't give a fuck what it is. A dirt devil, a eureka, whatever one you can fucking call. We would never. This is the first time this would never work out. Like this is not going to work out this time. Like all the other players, the swaps, but they worked out. The Deion, the Haley, those worked out. But this one, that's not going to work out. It's not going to work out now. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. That's not good. He's not good at all. And I thought he was. I was like, yo, really, when the draft was up, I was like, if we get Justin Fields or him, I'm good with either or. And I was wrong. I can be a man about this and just say that I was fucking wrong about it all. And no, I don't think you really want him to play. See, this is what would be the ultimate thing to happen for Dallas. I already saw it. And here it is. Shedeur Sanders goes to the Dallas Cowboys. That changes it all.
Oh, okay.
I see the vision. I can see where this is going. See, Whack Prescott, as we call him. We call him Whack Prescott. It's because that's me. He loves throwing the ball to us. We know this already. You guys haven't beaten us since, I don't know, maybe the swap of Deion. I have no idea. This is terrible, nasty work. This is nasty work at its best. But I'm gonna tell you how we can fix this. Just like how Nino Brown said to him, he's like, I can tell you how we can fix this. I'll tell you how we can fix this right now. Your coach is shit, so there'll be no problem removing him.
Oh yeah.
So you get Deion to get out of college. But first, you gotta get his son first. You can't do the opposite. You can't get Deion to go there first and then no. You gotta get the son first. The son is the bargaining tool for both. You get the son first, Deion is coming.
Right.
You understand? Because you see what's happening here. You see how LeBum James has his son on the court? Like we never seen this shit before. Like we didn't see Ken Griffey and his father, like we ain't never seen this shit before. Making a big deal out of this. This has no end to it. See, LeBum can't play with his son forever.
Right.
He only has one more trick, and that's to get his other son on the court while he's still on the court. That's it. But see, here's the thing. Deion is 55. He can at least coach until he's maybe 65, another 10 years, and still be sane. We don't want him out here Belichicking it, bugging the fuck out. because you're old. You don't want him out here, like Pete Carroll and shit, thinking that he can bump and do chest bumps with the players and shit. And we don't want that. He's already dealing with 8 toes already, so we don't want that. So we know the average development of a halfway decent quarterback, maybe good 2 to 3 years. They should be up to speed. Some move faster. That's the play. Now, one other thing can happen, and that's why I said you got to get him first. Something else that I see him possibly going to the fucking Las Vegas Raiders because of Tom Brady having some dealings with them, and he's got him tied into an NIL situation. And the Raiders quarterback sucks like all of the girls or the ladies of the night out there. He sucks too. So these are 2 situations that are, very, 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 very high probability.
Right.
So, right. So Whack Prescott is basically just playing his way out of Dallas. What made it even worse for you guys is that the New York Giants, which you should be a Giants fan, Mr. Jersey guy.
Nah.
I said you should be. Don't hold it against me. I'm a fucking whole 49er fan. That's fucking 3,900 miles away. Like,
I'm a child of the 70s and the 80s. That you know what I mean? I used to see the intro of the show Dallas. They go over to the stadium. First Super Bowl saw was when they played Denver Broncos, 78, 77. That's my squad.
Craig Morton. Yeah, I know.
There you go.
That's a sad story. Listen, I'm connected. Trust
Orange
me.
Crush.
I'm totally like the most almanatic person, human, sports, walking. Yeah, all of that shit. But yeah, I love that show, Dallas. I mean, when they shot JR, I was like, that was fucked up.
Who shot him?
They kept us in suspense. See, this is when TV was like real fucking TV. Like now it's some all fucked up shit. They be jumping all around, like going back, showing you scenes when this motherfucker was a baby, and it's not even the episode. You wait for the next episode to come. They doing all type of crazy shit. See, back then this was real TV. They kept us in suspense forever. Like we did not know who the fuck shot this motherfucker. Like forever. We were speculating forever about this shit. Like,
yep.
This was real fucking TV. Like, now this shit is like, it's all fucked up. Got to make up shit to make it. Like, like all these reality shows. Like, our shit was real fucking TV, bro. Like, I can't tell you, these shows that I was watching that we all watched. Like, because like right now, by all standards, we supposed to be flying. This is we in Jetsons time right now. What the fuck? How far you thought the Jetsons was away?
Yep.
Like what the fuck? Meet George Jetson, Jane his wife. Like what the fuck? Because the robots are here.
Right.
Everything that was Jetson. No, hold up. Let's fucking look at this for a second. Everything that's Jetson, it's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Rosie was going to the fucking microwave. We've been had those.
Except for the jetpacks. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We hit the fucking microwave. We had Rosie going to the fucking microwave, bro.
Yep.
How long we had those?
Yep.
They don't want us fucking flying because they don't want motherfuckers drifting off to go to Antarctica and shit like that. Shit they can't stop motherfuckers from doing. That's why they're like, nah, see, we got these motherfuckers gonna start drifting off, flying into restricted airspace. So we gotta be able to contain this shit better before we start doing that. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Because all they doing is just building up. They just keep building shit into the sky. Like, what the fuck you think the Jetsons was? They was in the fucking building in the fucking sky. So that's what they keep doing. They're just gonna keep building up shit. Look at Dubai. All these shits is in the fucking clouds. Like, we supposed to have been doing this shit already. like I was telling people before, I was like, you know, it's like we going backwards, but they think we going forward. Like, guys, they had electric cars like in like 1910.
Yeah. Yep.
It's one of
They
electric
did.
and oil, not gas. It was oil, electric
Yep.
and oil.
Yep.
So all of this other shit that y'all talking about right now, y'all think that we doing something new? Like y'all guys are really crazy.
Yeah.
Like yo, electric cars. Like yo, shit. Let's plug into some shit. Like wow. Okay, guys. All right, you guys are the best. I just this is the only music is the only thing that keeps me from not thinking about the craziest, dumbest shit in the world. Like I just be like, ah, shit, this is just crazy, bro. Like what the fuck? Like, huh? Just wild stuff, bro. Just wild. But you, on the other hand, I got a serious ideas for some videos. Marijuana. I sit there and I look at this shit. It's so fucking funny to me, bro. Like that shit is so funny. You make everything that I say come to life. You understand? And yeah, I just got something more zanier now. Like, yeah,
Send me the
I can
tracks.
see it
You know
happening
what's the
because
deal.
nobody,
You know the.
right? Because I don't see nobody doing it. Like, what I want to do is implement just one more element to it, which would be me. Like, you do everything else that you've been doing, and just now find a way to get you footage of me, and now
Right.
you add that to that, and voila. This is the new video format for me, not
It
no
can
one
be
else.
done.
I don't give a fuck what no one else does because what you do is fucking phenomenal. Like that shit be having me, yo, to see because yo, you don't understand. I used to do this shit. See what you're doing right now? Look, let me explain it to you. I had a VCR back in the days. It was made by Panasonic that could overdub.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. I remember
So
those.
I used to take another VCR, record from that one, use it. That is like the what you want to call the I don't know, the feed
Yeah, the playback.
or whatever. Record into the one that does the overdub, and then now voice record over that.
Oh.
So I took a cartoon, Mickey Mouse, called Brave Little Taylor. Did a voiceover over that. It was some of the funniest shit that anyone had ever seen in the hood. To a point where motherfuckers stole one of the videotapes.
Wow.
Because I was carrying them around in my back pocket, just going up to people's cribs, like playing it, like yo, pop this in. And they were fucking crying tears. When I say tears, like hearing the voiceovers, just imagine me, because you know I'm rap, so I'm just saying all type of crazy shit. But almost in a Mickey Mouse's voice. With a high pitched voice, but just saying street funny shit to the movements of his lips. Every time he's moving his lips, word is coming out. Something's coming out, but it's some street shit. Yo, funniest shit on the fucking planet. And then I took it from that to now redoing my high school highlight videos. So I would take the games and re-record them and put music to them. So my senior year, I wore the jersey number 1. So when we put the highlights together, which was I was doing it, the first highlight comes on and the first song comes on was KRS-One. I'm still number one. So when this shit fucking comes on and they see me running around and I'm bringing it back and I'm doing juke moves and I'm throwing passes and I'm doing all this shit, it's going, I'm still number one, doom, 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 and I'm running, doom, 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 doom. They like, yo, what the fuck is that? And everybody wanted a fucking highlight tape. Everybody want a highlight tape now. Their own highlight tape to now send to college as their highlight tape for college.
Yeah.
So I was doing those in high school. Charging motherfuckers $10.
Yeah.
Y'all do your highlight reel. I was doing fucking highlight reels on VHS tapes.
Wow.
In high school. So now to see what the fuck you're doing? Come on now. You know I appreciate this shit to the fucking fullest degree, bro. Like that shit just blows me. Like I'll be like, yo, not again. I'm like, yo, he doesn't miss. Like, what the fuck is this one? Like, to a point where I go back. One time I went back to some of the earlier ones that you would, you know, before we even connected, just to see if you miss. And you don't miss, bro. Like,
thank you.
This shit be so precise. Like, this shit just be funny as fucking all hell, bro. So now we take that same thing when we talking about these words and these entendres and all of this other shit with my help. So y'all ain't got to keep searching all over the place where I know exactly what some of these things are, like how we did with marijuana. I'm gonna go and be doing some of the research of it to tell you exactly where these things are. So you ain't even really gotta be going crazy. And then, you know, with your own ideas, but I know your thoughts are crazy already. So now when I'm adding my fucking super dumb crazy shit to it, so we just two fucking crazy fucking This right here is a win-win. I know this for a fact because I know how people are visibly, and the stuff that we're gonna pick out and put in and do all of this stuff is gonna make these one of a kind. Well, people gonna call you, be like, yo, let me get a video, and you just, okay, right, sure, and never do it because we're like, no, we can't do that. This is, I want something for myself. I don't want everybody doing it. Like I can't even have my name because I can't have something to myself. Like he's a digger, she's a digger, he's a digger, and when you like to be a digger too, like god damn, like can I have something? What the fuck? I mean, come on, man. I came into this shit, you know, being original, you know, my own shit. Diggers, an acronym for distant illustrations going global afterlife. Lord is an acronym. Lyricists obsessed with rhyming daily. Everything was an acronym. It's just I tried to be different, like literally different with everything. So to have people just feel like I could be a digger and you can be one and you could be like, what the fuck? Like, where was all this shit before I did it? I sat there and thought about this shit before I did it because I wanted to be something different than everybody else. I know what I had, but I just said, you know, how the best way to, you know, go about this shit. You know, I'm not knocking it, you know, I guess that's a form of flattery. I guess people want to be like you, I guess, but can I fucking be me first? I'm not finished being me first. Like before I started lending out pieces of me, before I start cloning myself while I'm still here and shit. Like, can I be me fully? Let me be me. Watching TV, Hardy Boy Mystery. Like, what the fuck?
Very nice.
God damn, bro. Motherfuckers is crazy. But I roll with the punches, man. It's like, the fuck? I just feel like I'm one of the last of the ones that are still got their brain insane and shit. Like, I didn't lose my brain. As much fucking cannabis I have exposed my brain cells to, they're still in there. No matter how much I try to lose them. Like, why don't you just try to lose them? Let's see if shake them out, do something. They're still there. They're still there. They're sharp. They're still fucking there. I try hard, but I can't smoke them away. I just feel I operate the way you're supposed to operate at this age. You know, a lot of people ain't sharp no more. It just ain't, no matter how much. It just ain't sharp.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking to motherfuckers and they, they're fucking NPCs. They're non-playable characters. They're just out here just winging it and shit. A lot of people, we thought they had their shit together. They really didn't never have their shit together. We just thought that they did. And the internet is letting me see that even more. Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and all of that shit. It makes me see that even more, that people don't have their shit together just based on posts. And if you can't spell and your phone has spell check, you are an NPC. Something's wrong. I don't give a fuck. Your phone has autocorrect. It puts it up there. The right word be there. It just, and you can't spell still, I'm finished. Like, smartphones are not for dumb people. Like, in order to operate a smartphone, you must have some level of maybe, I don't know, literacy, because it's people out here that I say that are functional illiterates. That's a real term. Like, don't think that it's not. There's functional illiterates out here. They can function, but they are illiterate. Literacy, they fell short.
Yeah.
So, God said, "Come forth for brains." They came fifth, and it's not good. It's not a good thing. You understand? So now that I know that, I kind of stay clear of a lot of shit. That's why I said music. It saved me, bro. Like, music just it lets me see a lot of things. Possibly, I probably wouldn't even see.
Yeah.
As I sit there and I type in the phone and as I'm reading shit, I'm like, oh shit, did I actually say that? Like, wow, that's better than I thought it was. Like, wow. Like, I got this joint where they used a sample from Big. I hear death is calling me. Suicide is on my mind. I want to leave. I played that for someone and he asked me like, yo, you okay? Like, fuck you mean am I okay? It's just a fucking song. But there's people I can't be mad at that because I'm a stickler for that. Like, not liking people because their music don't go with who they really are. And I give you a grade on that. Like, I don't really like you because your music don't match you.
Yeah.
So when I thought about it, when I thought about it and on that side, then I was like, oh shit, that really I understood why you said it now. Like, nigga, yeah, I know it's a lot of people out here that, but I'm fine, bro. Listen, that I don't want to get to the other side before I get to the other side. I'm not rushing it. Like, I want to see Big, I want to see all of these people or whatever, but I'm not rushing to get over there. So
Yeah.
you can believe that it's just a song. It's a very good song, though. It's just a song, guy. Yeah. But the Jack Tatum really excited about because of it's gonna be hard hitting. Ba-doom-boom. You know what else? Can you guys hear that in the background? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
How loud is it? It's a good level. You can hear it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Shit is real as fake. I don't know what to believe no more, nigga. Has ended all. Thoughts have ended it all. Pop my own top on gun drops before my body falls. I'll be done 911. It's just a protocol. Better yet, inject my own self with propofol. But I don't like needles at all. See, what if I die slow and cut off both of my balls? That's some sick shit. Actually, it's quite vicious. With a steak knife, that won't be no quick shit. Going out on my own terms, pour gas all over me, flick the fickin'. Let my body burn as long as I lose life, that's my only concern. That ain't no big shit. I'm saying fuck you now to the 6 before my casket is lifted. A lot of niggas will be happy that my life tragically ended. And somehow I don't feel offended. Cause they all gon' love me, my life is finished. I'll be the only eyewitness. Damn. Building up, I can't believe you was on my fucking mind. I wanna leave the first started building up, I can't believe you was on my fucking mind. I wanna leave the first started building up, I can't believe you was on my fucking mind. I wanna leave the first started building up, I can't believe you was on my fucking mind. 8 million ways to die. Choose one. I can think of many ways to end it, including knives and guns. When I'm gone, I won't know that my life is done. In a flash that's similar to lightning. I guess when I'm laid to rest, my funeral will be quite fun. I'm the black sheep on any day on the back street running from demons trying to attack me. I just want to end it all, so death attracts me. I've been running a marathon and the devil's tracked me. Am I just in my own head and nobody's after me? The man in the mirror is actually me standing in back of me. Right now I'm just thinking tragically. Turn the gun on my own self wouldn't take much accuracy. Eyes closed, no sight to see. By my own hands, remove life from me. I have the right to inflict death rightfully. Return to the afterlife. This ain't no life for me. Dead.
I'm not gonna kill myself, guys.
That shit's dope.
I love myself, guys, and I love the people. I don't want anybody crying. Look, I don't want anybody. Nope. Look, cut it out. It's a song, but yeah, like I said, Jack Tatum is going to be hard hitting. That's not going to be on it. That's just another song, but.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Like, I want to do a video for this shit. I don't know if I don't think I ever sent you the song, but that's just the beat for it. But the NFL, yeah, it's one of those things, man. But the Jack Tatum thing is, like I said, I hated the Raiders, but he was one of the people that stood out always. Him and Lester Hayes, Cliff Branch.
Mm-hmm.
I hated those guys because at that time I was a Eagles fan. So we played them in the Super Bowl. I mean, Jack Tatum wasn't there anymore.
Are you serious?
Jack Tatum wasn't there. Yeah, I was an Eagles fan back then.
Ron Jaworski, come on, man.
Yep, I sure the fuck was. I sure
Wilbur
was.
Montgomery.
Yep. That was yo. Listen, you gotta understand, man.
Harold Carmichael.
Wilbur Montgomery. The way he used to run.
Oh, he was nice.
He used to look like he used to be bouncing. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, he used to hit the hole. 31 used to hit the hole like nobody's business, bro. Like. And it's almost like a tradition with them because they always had like good running backs with the Eagles. That's kind of funny. Like now, look, the Giants make one of the biggest mistakes of their life. Like, why did you give the Eagles Saquon? I know they didn't give him to them, but that was like, oh boy, wow. I wouldn't want to see him twice a year. Not me. I rather see Freddy Krueger twice a year than that. Like this is one of the tracks that's gonna be on Jack Tatum. It's not the lyrics, it's just the beat. I love that shit.
You're still
That shit is
you're
so
still
hard.
recording?
Yep.
Gotcha.
I'm about to go in the studio in another week.
Okay.
That shit's hot.
It's probably gonna be probably like 6 joints. Between 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Some skits in between, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Start off with like some stuff talking about Jack Tatum. A lot of people don't even know who the fuck he is, but that is. We got that, then we got this. This is one of my favorites right here. Woo! After I get this guy to do the cuts for this, oh boy. All I gotta do is shake my head. Like, Jesus Christ. But I'm thinking about these songs. I'm thinking about shows and performances. So these coming off at shows is just,
Mm-hmm.
it's just terrible.
Look at Flatline
Terrible.
face.
Yo,
Jesus. You can't deal with none of that. Jesus Christ. Coming here and shit
Digga.
like that.
Hey, Digga. When you get done with these songs, send it to that man Flatline, and he's gonna play it on Hip Hop Gods. I see his face. So send it to Flatline.
Yo, all the information, y'all send everything to me. I need phone numbers. I need everything. Send it to me. DMs. Listen, because this right here is going down. And for all us people that know what this is, yeah, I'm gonna. Yo, this song here.
I was just playing that earlier tonight.
Nah, bruh. Nah. Nah. That's all I can say is nah. No one is on these levels anymore. Like everybody else is doing whatever they're doing, and this where I am. Right here. I can display all the skills I need and keeping it at a right. People can't even rhyme this fast. The tempo it is.
that's true.
They wouldn't even know where to go. They'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? Like, all right, you think I'm playing? Like, hold on. Cause I think I got the demo version to this. I think I just did it just to do it that day, knowing that I was gonna come back to it. Because I was looking for a singer to do the part she gotta do, which is really simple. I can possibly do it, but I want the original feel of the woman that was doing what she was doing. Where is that shit at? I thought I had it in here somewhere. So you can understand exactly what I'm saying. Like, it's not even like I'm not even playing. Like, hold up. Oh, here we go.
Oh my God.
Shut the fuck up. We outside. Time to get fucked up. All black men. Every time that I pull up. Cause I know my time right now. Don't even pull up. Niggas out gas and I ain't even fill up. Shit, give me that shit fill up. Different definition to shit I was. Shit, I'm just here with my yellow. If I just my yellow. If I gave 2 fucks, both middle fingers up. Cause according to my watch, our time is up. Y'all, life and career about to end your brother. And the niggas what you said because while I kick flow, niggas like I'm spitting up shit. I'm busy, niggas I get busy. Okay, get a guard before my city. Y'all fucking with me? No PC. Gonna listen to a go, but my name ain't Billy. Barely around, but I stayed on my grizzly. Right out big son, y'all been done some. Dirt by my lonely, no cold defenders. Rap like 6'9", I never big one. Nothing in your bitch mouth, I call that income. Stay up the lab, y'all niggas get done. Pass that mic, fools, cause I'm on my mic.
Give me the mic.
Give me the mic.
That's great.
Give me the mic.
Wow.
Niggas, I don't cap. Matter of fact, niggas, I don't trap. But if I make 10 choice, but they all gon' slap. Shit, you already know how I do. I came through with a couple of bars. Can I recite a few with hands and feet on niggas? I'm even writing too. Flesh and bones and veins, I'm easily writing through. In case you didn't know, I mean, like, flow been tight, fool, plus I'm a tight dude. It's guns, bones, and harmony. Shit, Billy D, fuck mahogany. Nigga, fuck your name, Jet acting cuddly. And a motherfucker around these parts is hard as me. Wolverine cut through claims, strikes, and arteries. Like behind bars right now, don't pardon me. Pass that mic right now, I ain't causing Just give me the mic.
Flatline.
That's great.
Just give me the mic.
That's great.
Just give me the mic.
Like I said, I need the female. You gonna finish
You're not
wrap that
Yeah.
up?
You're not even thinking Ultra, because
Huh?
he does the female part, and then we send it to Damage, and Damage turns it into a female.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Aha.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
If you can't find somebody to sing it, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. I don't. Hey, that's ready to go. I don't have to do that over.
You
I
do
don't even
it.
have to do it over.
And no, you don't. You do it,
Right. What I'm saying.
and
Right. Go ahead.
you send it to me, and I send it to Damage, or I give you Damage's information, and you send it to him, and he'll turn it into a female.
Listen, because it's really it's some really simple shit. You know the parts. You know what the part when she says, duh,
Yeah.
whatever, done night, just done mic, just give me the mic. It's just boom, done. Song is finished. That's complete.
Yep.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I'm first of all, I'm
Pass
talking
that
about.
mic.
First of all, I'm talking about Damage from Yag's Full Front, if you know who they are.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Second of all, I guarantee you that if you sent that to me now and I gave it over to Damage, you'd probably have it back in 2 days as a female.
Gotcha.
Guaranteed.
So when I get into the studio, when I get the files and everything, I'll get the file and then I'll send it. Because I don't right now, that's the only thing I have to do to that song is just add that part to it. Everything else is there. I don't need to do anything else. And I got to do one more part or whatever, but that's it. Outside of that, then that's done. But yeah, that's the difference between now and I'm
Damage
trying
will
to.
turn it into a female in a second.
I'm telling you that right there. I'm not like I'm reaching for other things. Like it's easy for me to just do whatever, you know. But now, like I said, performing when shit like that is being done from out of nowhere, we're not. Like I said, people are not even rhyming. They won't even think on those levels of any of that.
Yeah.
Any of the stuff that I'm doing, nobody's gonna do that.
Yep.
And I know this already. So this is why I am the way I am. I don't really give a fuck. I just go out and just say, yo, look, I'm not gonna go in the studio and do anything that's fucking bullshit because I'm there with a producer DJ, PF Cutting.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yep.
two. That's two brains. You understand that he's not gonna let me walk out of there and be like, like I just did it. Like
Right.
ha, we just did the crazy shit. He's gonna be like, no, what the fuck is that? Do that again, bro.
Yep.
I think you need to take that again, bro. I need to take that again. You understand? So everything that's coming out of there, even demos, that's a demo. That's not mixed. That's the sound. Everything is gonna come out of there for me to listen to it, for me to say, okay, this is a record. We got it. Let's move on. Fab. I don't have no time to even. I go to his. When I go to PM Cut, I'm there for 2 hours. 2 hours. I record 4 songs, 2 hours. Done. See ya. Bye. All of them, like, mix in a sense of where they're not fully mixed, but I'm getting a mix where now I'm playing this shit in the car and that shit sound like, yo. So when we really mix this motherfucker, I know this shit gonna be crazy.
Right.
Yeah. So he has elevated me in the last 2 years, 3 years. He has elevated me to now where, I know when I go there, I'm gonna do what the fuck we got to do, and it's gonna sound the way it's supposed to sound. One of my new weed songs we got to do. Cat Stevens, yeah.
Look at Flatline.
It's cheating at this point now. Like, I don't even produce now. I don't do nothing. I have Team Demo. Shout out to Team Demo. I've been fucking with them since 2002. I have my brother, who we just lost, DJ Carl Kent, Big Ezo, who was the DJ for Nikki D.
Yeah. He
was a Superman under Clark Kent. He's one of my original people that I was messing with from my neighborhood in Flatbush. He lived on 43rd between Clarendon and Cortelia Road.
Yeah.
So part of my equipment is in the fucking main studio in Virginia. My 950's in the rack in fucking Virginia. The the SP 1200, Ezo has it because he was working on shit because he lived in Tampa. I'm glad he moved from there after all that shit happened. But so I don't have any equipment to do anything. So it just forced me into telling people, yo, look, I need this done and send me whatever else, whatever. I'm working on shit. So once I started doing that, my email, sometimes there's shit in my email I ain't even know. Y'all sent some shit 2 weeks ago. What? All right. I start writing. Look, another weed song. These are things we do for no reason. Like, it's just like, this is like pointless. Like, what the fuck? Are you
just
break it
having
up?
fun?
What?
Yeah.
Break it up, break it up, break it up.
Yeah.
What? Wow.
Beautiful,
They just
bro.
be sending me stuff like,
Break it up, break it up, break it up.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Break it up, break it up, break it up.
Yo, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yo,
Great, man. Wow.
That's hilarious.
What? Like, are you serious right now? Like the countless weed songs, like weed, just weed for no reason.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
When you say bud, really? When you say bud, so we've taken beer and
I know
turned
exactly
it
where you
into
got
weed.
Yeah.
Right. When you say bud. Right.
Oh, that's wild.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Listen.
See that's
I'm
how my
prepared.
mind works.
This is so understand why I say what I say to you. You understand?
Absolutely.
I'm not just making this shit up. I'm not
I
just
get
making
you.
this shit up. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
don't make this shit up. I just don't come out and just say crazy things. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, buddy. Trust me on that one. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You need to find a cartoon for this right here.
Why are great men always surrounded by lesser beings?
This is why, man, I don't have to do nothing. Yo, the things that I just have in my phone that I haven't even approached yet. Like I like, man, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just want to hurry up and just give it to all the people that deserve it. Like, yo, here, let me give you things that you deserve. Let me give you things that you deserve that you don't know you even deserve. That part.
Right.
You understand? Like, you don't even know you deserve this, bro. Like, but you know what? I'm gonna give it to you. Like the Brat song, I'm gonna give it to you. Okay? You deserve it, bro. You'll thank me later. That's all I can say. You'll thank me later. You understand?
Like Jerry Rice, I'm nice in the 40 other niggas twice. That's 80, that's crazy. I wore 88 in Mississippi Valley State when I was a baby to the goat in the shit. Nigga, I dare you tried to play me. Quest me king, 99 ways to check these fiends. Man up, mighty duck, see I break red wings. Take to the face, niggas, no fight team. Blood everywhere, red ice saying. This 85, I'm Mike Tyson. If you don't give me, nigga, I might bite, son. On the stage with my towel, ready to fight, son. Like Sean Price album, Mike Tyson. I need in this prime, dissing niggas every time. And when you get the ass, he say a little rhyme. Thriller in Manila, Joe's all the gorilla. I'm still pretty, I'm still a killer.
Like I said, it's cheating at some point. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know what people want me to do, but you're gonna really find out at some point that I am what I say I am. You know,
I think you just got to keep doing what you're doing, bro.
that's what I said.
You're right.
I don't think I should deter from this. There should be no detours. It should just be strip pedal to the metal.
Yep.
Yeah.
All gas,
That's
no brakes.
That's the lane. Yeah.
That's it.
All gas, no fucking brakes.
Mhm.
Yep. That's it.
Straight cheese. Like, not even funny.
Yeah.
Like, I know what I got. I'm not stupid. Like, people, when you think I don't know what's dope anymore, if it's because it's me. Like, I may be skeptical about a couple of things because I may think that it may go with some people's head, but I know what's dope. I know what's ill.
Right.
I always did. But,
Mm.
you know, it's just like, you know, in the light of football, you know. Like, this could easily be the theme song for Sunday Night Football, but
yeah.
You can't even step to a giant, get the jets from me. In the neutral zone, ain't no relying on the reps from me.
That's my little nephew.
Concrete talk, grass circle the dirt still. Come equipped with combat, it's contact, so it hurts still. Times of CTE from his first drill, when he just eased the pain with a perk pill. He can pop the 40 ball, rusted with the brown, do the dash like the 40 yards. The route he got the will, he getting sturdy in his shorty car. Highway to hell, hope you know that road is slowly fall. Beat the odds, you know we are. Flames set up on the right, uniform, we got some visitors, we heard they want it white. Watch your guard, get pulled on the block, you see how many light on at the same time as game time, like a Sunday night. This is what you wanted, right? Flames set up on the right, uniform, we got some visitors, we heard they want it white. Watch your guard, get pulled on the block, you see how many light on at the same time as game time, like a Sunday night. This is what you wanted, right?
I knew niggas that was nice as rice, caught bullets, now they're in the afterlife. That's a flag on the plate for not respecting life. Catching passes over the middle, concussions in hospitals, even shots from DEs. Couldn't stop kiddo, I ran niggas with cars. That's drove my little, I'm not lying, man. Y'all trapped like every nickel, 2-4 double cross. I'm missing out the nickel, I play the corner on all blocks. Press the 40 to your back, now you running like all stock. Behind my steel curtain, all blocks. Bullets started shell, it hits and you the L. I heard and fell.
I'm just gonna say this.
Go ahead.
What the fuck did I just say? Listen. We talked about I'm a sports buff. We talk about all of these things. We know what era I'm from. We know how old I am. Okay, great. Talk about all of those things. My nephew went first. He gave his perspective, younger perspective, using sports, real life terminology. First thing comes out my mouth is I knew niggas that was nice as rice, caught bullets, now they're in the afterlife. What the fuck is that? Are you serious? Are you at all serious? We talking about lyrical content here. We talking about lyrics here. Are you at all fucking serious? What the fuck did you just say? Really? From catching a bullet, now he's in the afterlife? What? Huh? Really? It's a flag on the play for not respecting life. Catching passes over the middle, concussions in hospitals. What? Even shots from DEs couldn't stop Kittle. Talking about a defensive end, or are we talking about a Desert Eagle? Which one? Shots from DEs couldn't stop Kittle. Then you go into talking about a defensive end in the next line. When you say you rammed niggas with cars that were drove by Leonard Little. Leonard Little was a defensive end that played for the Rams that killed someone with a fucking car.
Oh.
Let's be serious here. Let's be fucking serious here. Are we talking about lyrics here? Lyrics? Somebody want lyrics? Now, when I really sit here and explain it to you, what's being said, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, bro.
Then you go from that. Don't stop there. You go from I'm not lying, man. I'm not lying, man. You're trash like Eric Hipple. What? Eric Hipple played quarterback for the fucking Detroit Lions. A Lions mane. I'm not lying, man. Y'all trash like Eric Hipple. 2-4 double mug. I'm blitzing out the nickel. That's a defense that's ran in John Madden. 2-4 double mug. I'm blitzing out the nickel. I played a corner on all blocks. Put the 42 your back. Now you running like all style. What the fuck? Behind my curtain, all Glocks. What? Wow. Still Donnie Shell. Donnie Shell played for the Steelers.
Yep.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you saying right now? Still Donnie Shell, bullets send you to hell. I heard you got hit. Daniel fell. Daniel Jones ran for the Giants and was just running and he fell on his own. But also, there's a player called Daniel Bell.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a tight end. Lyrics. Really?
Lyrics.
Okay. We've had our discussion already. I don't even want to just to prove that I'm not just saying yo double entendres and this and that and all of these things. There was a whole verse right there that just proves what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And that's football.
Yeah.
Stuck to the topic. Did not stray off, did not say anything that didn't correlate to anything, didn't do any of that. Kept it going, went from one thing to the next that made it just everything connected. From defensive end to this, to that, all of those. How do you sit there and think of that shit? Weed.
The highest man alive.
It's weed and water, bro. It's nothing else. What else? And get to the highest level.
Yep.
Wow. Well,
Digga, thank you for being with us tonight, bro. You know?
Yo,
thank you, man.
I want to thank y'all, man.
yes.
I want to thank y'all. Trust me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all get it. Y'all get it. A lot of people don't get it. A lot of people don't get it, bro. They don't get it.
Yeah.
Y'all get it.
Yes.
So this was more for me than anything.
Right.
Thank you.
Salute.
Each people that get y'all three right there. That's all that matters. 3 people that get it. That's fine. I'll take 3 people that get it.
Yeah.
Well, when you finish with it, Flatline's gonna play it.
Yeah, listen to me. We're connected. This is it.
Absolutely.
There was 4 people that get it. It was 1. Now it's 2. It's 4 people that get it. So now it's a different.
Yes.
We have a deep appreciation for what you do and your skill level. So truly
Absolutely.
looking forward to what you have coming. Like for real. Like thank you for sharing all this tonight.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
And I like I said, I appreciate you guys for allowing me on your platform. You understand? And you know, I just want to be everything that people expect me, the people that fuck with me to expect me to be, and more. You understand? No, I don't want anybody to be disappointed. If you had a low expectation, I want to, not saying I'm looking to, look for your acceptance to say, I want to raise that, but it should happen organically.
Yeah.
You understand? I probably wouldn't even know that you had a low expectation of me, but I've changed that. Now you don't.
Right.
You understand? So that's my whole thing. You understand? Like I'll change that. Now you don't. Whatever that was, now you don't. Because now you see, I'm as advertised. What I say it is, that's what I am.
Yeah.
So again, I salute you guys too, bro. And I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Don't forget, put everything in my DMs, everything, numbers, everything, because like I said, I'm going back in the studio in another week, and I'm gonna try to wrap up all of this stuff by the end of the year so we can start conceptualizing what we're gonna do for these joints, which is gonna be really snappy and but the effect of it is gonna be like the explosion of the sun or some shit. You understand? So
yeah.
Word up.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
all right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
Lord Digga the Heisman.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Salute.
I appreciate it, guys.
Yep.
Love.
All right.
Peace.
Now I'm about to go upstairs and some NCAA right now until I fucking pass out. Till I forget to call a timeout and shit, and I get like 5 delayed games. Because I done fell asleep with the controller in my hand, like, oh shit. Delay of game.
All right.
Peace.
Later, guys. Peace.
Oh, there we go. A little close. Yeah. Woohoo.
Oh.
Well, there you go. Sneak peek. New music. Jeez.
Bro, I mean, we're hearing that through like his car, like through and then through our speakers, and the shit is still knocking. So you just imagine what it's gonna sound like when it's all finished and mastered.
Yeah.
But the thing I love about it is it's like it's his lane. Like even going back to like My Flows Is Tight, the Price Is Right song.
Yep.
That's his dude. You just hear all that stuff and it's fun. It's creative. It's like then he's breaking down the lyrics and you're like, okay, it's fun. It's just fun.
Yep.
That's what hip hop should be.
I'm saying. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you're gonna shoot somebody, make it creative.
That's right. Exactly.
We don't encourage that here, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Oh man. Yeah. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And Ultra looks like you got some more work cut out for you. So
but I've been doing stuff with like I've done like he reached out like a couple of years back, 2 years ago, to do a joint, and then but like just talking with him, it really it gets me more into it. And then he's talking about all the ideas, and I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. A lot of things you can do with it. So
yep.
Before we get out of here, Flatline, did you have a show tonight?
Hell no.
All right.
I'll be back next week.
Flatline will be back next week.
Yeah.
Also, we'll be around Friday for the Angie Don't Stop show.
Yep. We will.
Flatline, myself, Mr. Chuck D. I have the Spit Slam Jam of the week, and then you can catch Ultra Mag and JOJ. I think. Oh, we need to get and special
We might need one.
guest DJ this weekend. Yeah. For the mixtape Sunday night right here on Channel Zero, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Before that though, catch Body Hat Weekly tomorrow night with Mocha Only Dave Sy. They're going to be going over one of their projects. So they're going to be going through the album The Nope. So you get the inside scoop on that record. Melba by The Nope. So catch that tomorrow night if you're up late, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Channel Zero. And next week, Ultra, who we got coming through?
We have the Green Eye brother with the green eyes, DJ Cash Money.
DJ Cash Money will be here next week on his C-Doc again.
God damn.
Yeah, one of the best to ever do it.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait.
Yep. That's going to be fun.
Philly.
Philly in the house. Yeah. Hey, as we've said before, Philly just was something in the water for DJs, man, in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Don't get me. We'll save it till next week.
I know.
I can go on for days.
Yep. We'll get into it next week. But thank you everybody watching tonight live. Everybody watching on the replay, and of course Ultra Mag Flatline.
Yes, sir.
And we will see everybody next week for another episode of. Wait, I don't have the outro video set yet.
Oh no.
It's C-Doc again.
Oh, there we go.